Hi, eighth grade. So you have a challenging skill to work on today. It's multiplying and dividing in scientific notation. Um, but I have my faith that you are capable of doing this, and I wanted to do a couple examples for you. So the first one we're going to look at is a multiplication example. Um, and when you're working through these, I want you to remember that when we multiply, multiplication and addition are going to go together, and division and subtraction are going to go together. So hold that in your brain for now. So when we go to multiply one of these expressions, what we'll do is the first thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply the leading numbers. So in this one, we have 7.8 and 1.0. So what we'll do is we'll say 7.8 times 1.0 is 7.8. So far, so good. We also need to multiply our powers of 10 together. But when we multiply powers of 10, like 10 to the third times 10 to the fourth, because those have the same base, we can add their exponents. So 10 to the third times 10 to the fourth will just give us 10 to the seventh, because 3 plus 4 is 7. So to write our final answer, we'll write it as 7.8 times 10 to the seventh. Will it let me hit enter? No, it won't. If we want to work out a division problem, it actually works pretty similarly. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite 180 in scientific notation. So I'm going to write it as 1.8 times 10 to the second. And then I'm going to recopy this 9 times 10 to the negative fifth. So when I solve these, I'm going to do a really similar process that I did to multiplication. I'm going to divide my numbers first. 1.8 divided by 9 is 0.2. But because this is division instead of multiplication, we're going to subtract our exponents. 2 minus negative 5 is 7. But this answer isn't written in scientific notation yet. While this is numerically correct, it's not in the form they asked for. To be in scientific notation, our first number needs to be between 1 and 9.9 repeating. So to make this between 1 and 10, basically, I'm going to need to take my decimal and move it one place over. When I move my decimal, my number gets bigger. So to keep this balanced, I'm going to bring this down 1. As your number gets bigger, your exponent gets smaller. If your number went the other way and got smaller, you'd make your exponent bigger. So I can finally write this as 2 times 10 to the sixth. It does not like me to hit enter. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.